Have you ever felt like nobody truly understands you? You may have people around you. You may have friends, family, classmates, or coworkers. You may talk to them every day. But sometimes you still feel alone. You want to explain how you feel, but you do not know how to put your feelings into words. You may smile and say, "I am fine," but inside you know that you are not really fine. Maybe you feel tired. Maybe you feel confused. Maybe there is so much going on inside your mind, but nobody seems to notice. Welcome to Begin with Success. In today's Slow English podcast, we are going to talk about why you sometimes feel like nobody understands you, why this feeling can happen, and how you can begin to understand yourself better. So, let's begin. Sometimes you do not want advice. You do not want someone to tell you what to do. You simply want someone to listen and understand. But when that does not happen, you may start thinking, maybe nobody cares about me. You may stop sharing your feelings. You may keep everything inside, and slowly you begin dealing with everything alone. This feeling can be painful. You may look around and see people laughing, talking, and enjoying their lives, but you feel different. You may think, why does nobody understand what I am going through? But there is something important you need to remember. Feeling misunderstood does not always mean that you are alone. Sometimes people care about you, but they simply do not know how to understand what you are feeling. Everyone experiences life differently. Something that feels small to one person can feel very important to another person. Your feelings are still real. You do not need someone else to approve your feelings before you are allowed to have them. Maybe you are worried about your future. Maybe you are disappointed with yourself. Maybe someone hurt you. Maybe you feel like you are changing, but nobody around you notices. These feelings can make you feel disconnected from everyone. And when you feel disconnected, you may start believing that nobody understands you. But sometimes, the problem is not that nobody understands you. Sometimes, you have not given yourself enough time to understand yourself. Think about that for a moment. Do you know what you really want? Do you know what makes you happy? Do you know what makes you uncomfortable? Do you know what you need when you are having a difficult day? We often expect other people to understand us while we are still trying to understand ourselves. That is why learning about yourself is so important. Start paying attention to your emotions. When you feel sad, do not immediately ignore it. Ask yourself why you feel sad. When you feel angry, ask yourself what caused that anger. When you feel tired of people, ask yourself whether you simply need some quiet time. Your emotions are giving you information. You do not have to be afraid of them. You simply need to listen. Sometimes, losing interest in everything is not about being lazy. It can be a sign that your mind has become tired from carrying too much for too long. Think about how often you tell yourself that you should be doing more. You should study, work, improve yourself, and always be happier. When your mind hears these thoughts again and again, even simple things can start feeling difficult. You may open a book, but you cannot focus. You may watch a movie, but lose interest after a few minutes. Even things you once enjoyed may suddenly feel boring. And then you may ask yourself, what is wrong with me? Maybe nothing is wrong with you. Maybe you simply need a pause. Sometimes your mind becomes exhausted because you are constantly thinking about the past, worrying about the future, comparing yourself with other people, or trying to meet expectations that are not even your own. This is why doing nothing does not always make you feel rested. Real rest is also about giving your mind a break from pressure. Try to notice what has been taking your energy lately. Is it work, study, a stressful relationship, social media, or too much pressure? Are you trying to handle too many things at once? You do not have to solve everything today. Start with something small. Take a short walk. Put your phone away for a while. Sit somewhere quiet. Drink some water. Listen to music. Write down what you are feeling. Talk to someone you trust. And do not force yourself to enjoy everything immediately. Interests can come back slowly when pressure becomes smaller. Another important thing is to stop judging yourself for having a low energy day. You are not a machine. You cannot be productive every minute. You cannot feel motivated every day. Some days, your best may simply be getting through the day. That still counts. But there is one more thing you should remember. If you have been feeling empty, disconnected, or uninterested in almost everything for a long time, and it is affecting your daily life, do not ignore it. Talking to a mental health professional can be a helpful step. Asking for support does not mean you are weak. Your feelings are worth understanding. You do not need to pretend that everything is fine. Give yourself permission to slow down. Maybe you are not losing interest in life. Maybe you are simply tired of living under constant pressure. And sometimes when you finally give yourself space to breathe, you begin to notice the small things again. A song sounds good. A quiet morning feels peaceful. A conversation makes you smile. A simple walk feels refreshing. Little by little, your interest can return. So be patient with yourself. Do not compare your energy with someone else's. Your journey is different. You are allowed to slow down, rest, and begin again. And remember, losing interest for a while does not mean your story has ended. Sometimes it is simply a sign that your mind is asking you to listen. Sometimes losing interest in everything can make you wonder what is wrong with you. You may look at things you once loved and feel nothing. Your favorite activities may feel boring. Talking to people may feel tiring. Even simple things, like watching a movie, going outside, or listening to music, may not bring the same feeling anymore. And when this happens, you may start blaming yourself. You may think, why am I like this? But losing interest does not always mean that you have become lazy or careless. Sometimes it is a sign that your mind needs something different. You may have been giving your energy to too many things for too long. You may have been trying to make everyone happy, thinking about the future, worrying about the past, or constantly comparing yourself with other people. Your mind can become tired even when your body is not doing much. Think about a phone that has too many apps running at the same time. Even if you are not using every app, the phone still uses energy. Your mind can work in a similar way. You may be sitting quietly, but inside your mind, you are thinking about money, relationships, work, studies, family, your future, and hundreds of small problems. So, when you finally have time to enjoy something, your mind may already be exhausted. This is why you should not immediately force yourself to become productive. Sometimes, you need to slow down. Give yourself permission to rest without feeling guilty. Rest is not wasting time. Rest is how you give your mind space to recover. Another reason you may lose interest is that you have stopped doing things for yourself. Maybe you spend most of your time doing what other people expect from you. You study because you are expected to study. You work because you have to. You talk to people because you do not want them to feel ignored. You say yes because you are afraid of disappointing someone. Slowly, you can lose touch with what you actually want. And when you spend too much time living according to other people's expectations, your own interests can become quiet. That is why it is important to ask yourself simple questions. What do I actually enjoy? What makes me feel peaceful? What did I love doing before I started worrying so much about other people's opinions? You do not need to find a huge answer. Start with something small. Maybe you enjoy walking. Maybe you like reading. Maybe you enjoy learning English, drawing, cooking, writing, or simply sitting somewhere quiet with a cup of tea. Do not judge your interests by how useful they look to other people. Something does not have to make you money or impress anyone to be valuable. If it gives you peace, it matters. You should also notice how you talk to yourself. If every mistake becomes proof that you are not good enough, your mind will slowly stop wanting to try. Imagine trying something new while someone beside you keeps saying, "You will fail." Be kind to your mind. Be kind to your mind. You do not have to motivate yourself with fear. You do not have to insult yourself to become better. You can grow while being gentle with yourself. Open the window in the morning. Take a few deep breaths. Drink some water. Go outside for a few minutes. Listen to a song you enjoy. Read a few pages of a book. Learn one new English word. You do not need to suddenly become happy again. You simply need to create small moments of peace. And remember, your interest in life does not have to return all at once. Maybe today you enjoy one thing for 5 minutes. Tomorrow, you may enjoy it for 10 minutes. That is progress. Do not ignore small improvements just because they are not big enough. Sometimes, personal growth happens quietly. You simply wake up one morning and realize that you are smiling again. You start enjoying conversations. You become excited about something. You make plans for the future. So if you are losing interest in everything, please do not hate yourself for it. Do not call yourself lazy. Do not compare your life with someone who seems happier than you. Focus on your own journey. Ask yourself what your mind needs. Maybe you need rest. Maybe you need a change. Maybe you need less time online. Maybe you need to talk to someone. Maybe you need to forgive yourself for something from the past. Whatever it is, start listening. Your mind is not your enemy. It may be trying to tell you that something needs attention. And if this feeling continues for a long time or becomes difficult to manage, talking to a mental health professional can be an important step. There is no shame in asking for help. You deserve support. You deserve peace. You deserve to enjoy your life again. You can also create a simple routine for yourself. Choose one small activity in the morning and one peaceful activity in the evening. Do not wait for motivation before you begin. Sometimes action comes first and motivation comes later. Start with something easy enough that you cannot talk yourself out of it. So take things slowly. You do not need to fix everything today. Just take one small step, then another. One day, you may look back and realize that you are not broken. You were simply tired. You were carrying too much, and you needed to give yourself permission to breathe. Your life is still moving forward, so do not give up on yourself just because today feels empty. Tomorrow can feel different. Keep learning, keep growing, keep taking care of yourself, and most importantly, keep going. Thank you for listening to this Slow English podcast. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to Begin with Success for more Slow English podcasts. Keep improving your English, keep improving your mind, and keep moving forward. Your story is still being written.